Welcome back to another episode of the Edu20 podcast, After Hours. I think I should start saying it that way, After Hours. It indicates that there's a different vibe on this version of the podcast. How do you feel today, Shan?
Well, I feel an after hours vibe.
Are
Very
you?
relaxed. Yes.
Yes, I brought my sparkles to After Hours.
If they're not familiar with the after hours or the Edu20 podcast, what's your name?
My name is Shannon Street.
She's a whole lie. I am Shannon Street,
And my name is Courtney Dumas.
and we are here to talk about things, maybe education or maybe not, on the after hours edition.
Not so much.
I do want to let our listeners know, so you and I, we co-own Edu20,
Yes, we do.
and we travel around. We get around.
We do get around. We've seen some things.
We have seen some
We've
things.
done some things.
But we do support education, teachers, leaders all across states and now multiple states, which is pretty exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Look at our little business. In fact, we're coming up on our 5th year birthday.
Happy birthday to us.
Our little baby is turning 5.
So exciting. So we're going to talk a little bit about travel today
Yes.
because we travel a lot.
We do.
A whole lot. And we see a lot in travel.
Look, when I tell you we travel a lot, I can tell you every quality bathroom from here until like the end of I-10 at this point. That's how confident I feel.
We do plan based on bathroom stops.
Absolutely.
We plan our,
And if you-
our road trips.
If you need any hotel recommendations, especially in Louisiana, we got you because we've been to pretty much all of them at this point.
I know.
We've seen some things in hotels. We've seen some things in gas stations.
It's been wild. Met a few interesting characters and
We
some
have.
fun people.
We have.
Let's talk about bathrooms real quick.
I love when a podcast.
For a podcast.
I love when
right?
a podcast starts off and let's talk about bathrooms. All right. Do you want to go first or should I?
I think I'll start off and tell my funny story.
Okay. That
like-
time we needed copies.
Okay, so we were going to have a training the next day and realized that we had not made certain copies that we needed. So we were making a quick stop in one town by the Office Depot.
The town will remain unnamed.
Yes. And so it was, what time of night? It was a
I
little
want to
bit
say
later.
it was like 8:30.
It was real dark.
We were still in our clothes from the day.
Our
we hadn't
presenting clothes.
wild.
Yes. So we roll up to the Office Depot and I've got to go to the bathroom real bad. And we walk in the Office Depot and you know how normally people greet you when you come in or there's somebody at the register? There was nobody there.
It was like a ghost town.
It was
You
a
could
wasteland.
literally hear a pin drop. So we're like,
Are they
okay.
open? We checked to make sure they were still
We
open.
thought we were going to get kidnapped at one point.
Yeah. So Courtney goes to the print center and I've got to go to the bathroom. So I go to find it and you know how the lights blink in scary movies? So I get in there and the lights blinking and it's like a strobe light. But at this point I'm committed. I can't back out. I've got to go. And so I get back over and sorry for all those listening. This is TMI. Is it going to be TMI?
Can I just, before you hit that, can I go to like my perspective of this?
Yes.
Okay, so I get these copies made, finally find somebody to help me. I get the copies made, and then I'm like, where is she? I can't find her anywhere. So I text her and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go wait out in the car. If you don't answer me in 5 minutes, I'm going to come find you, like to make sure you're still alive. I was just joking because I had no idea where she was. Well, all of a sudden she comes out of the Office Depot and she's got tears in her eyes and I can't really tell what's happening, but she's kind of limping a
I
little
was
bit.
injured bad.
She's limping a little bit and I'm like, what just happened? So tell the people, Shannon, what happened to you in the Office Depot bathroom?
As ladies must do, I decorated the toilet seat with toilet paper, to make sure it was hygienic and everything. And so I sit down and it was not big business. I was not going to be there long.
Just for clarification, it was not big business. It was small business that was done in the Office Depot bathroom.
But because of the light strobing, I could not tell that the toilet seat was wiggly. And I go to sit down on it and I don't know how, I still to this day cannot explain the physics of it, but somehow the chubby part of my inner thigh, the seat went one way and my thigh went with it or something. And my thigh got trapped between the seat and the toilet rim, and it pinched a plug clean out of my leg. It was a punctured hole in my leg, and I wanted to fall to the floor and cry, but I had to finish my business.
Her small business. So she gets in the car and she's like crying, and I'm like, what is happening right now? So then she proceeds to take her leg and slam it onto the dashboard. And she's like, look, and there's like this bruised, I don't even know how to explain
It
it.
was cut and bruised
It
and a
was-
little bloody, and it was, but that is the tale of the time that the toilet tried to eat my leg at the Office Depot.
And that's just one of many stories we have.
But we see a lot of things in bathrooms.
We do.
traveling.
I'll tell a small story
Okay.
about a bathroom trip. One time on the way up to the northern part of the state, it was me, you, Jessica, our marketing manager. Was Allie with us as well?
Maybe I
I
don't
think
remember.
Allie was with us. And we're in the middle of nowhere and it's nighttime. So we're driving, and when I tell you there's nothing but speed cameras, you know those towns that like basically there's a cop on every corner. They didn't have cops. This one had speed cameras like every
Everywhere.
5 feet.
Everywhere.
I know that's irrelevant, but you see what I'm saying. It's a small town. So we are like about to explode. What I don't know what, like we're just talking about peeing a lot. I'm sorry.
That's small business.
Oh, just small business, guys. Small business was had. So we stop at this gas station to go pee, and we're walking through, and I see this wall, and it has a massive sign on it, and it says, "Please don't wipe your boogers on the wall."
Stop it.
So I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, somebody had to do this multiple times for them to have to make a sign about it. And still to this day, when we pass that gas station,
We
we
call it
literally we call it the booger station.
bathroom.
It's like the booger bathroom every time we pass it. But it still exists. In fact, if we can stop on the we go up there again, like at the end of this month, and
We got to stop and see
I
if
think
the
we need to
sign's
take a
still there.
picture and put it like in the show
post
notes
it.
or something.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
Yes.
It's so
Anyway,
bad. Things
that's
we
one
have
of
to
them.
deal with.
Another one. Did you have any other bathroom stories, or are we done with the small and big business?
No, I think keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
So another thing, again, I mentioned was the hotels. Like we have seen some things in some hotels. I can tell you about the nasty things I've seen. I've seen like toenails on the floor.
Oh, they don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah. I don't really know what's happening sometimes with cleaning hotels. If you're listening and you own a hotel, just please clean up the toenails. Anyway, one time it was in a different state, and Shannon and I were going to park the car after training, and we noticed something is this hotel next door. It was like stucco, and we noticed something is sticking out of the wall at this hotel.
Out of the outside
the-
wall.
It's something is stuck into the stucco, and it's not normally there because we've been to this
And
hotel.
it was like 3 or 4 stories up.
It was very strange. No window nearby. Something was stuck. So I'm like, Shannon, let's go see what that is because I want to know. I'm nosy. So we pull up on the other side by this hotel, and we get closer and we look up, and Shannon, tell them what was in the wall.
There was a massive knife sticking straight out of the wall. You could see the hilt and then part of a blade, but there are no windows, no scaffolding nearby, no anything. And we just, forever, we were like, how did a knife get up there?
It was literally a knife stuck 3 floors up in the stucco, and I'm thinking like, there's a story here.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we booked that hotel next door again.
We never went back there. Well, we never went to that hotel because it had a knife in it, but it was just so weird to see a steak knife like stabbed into the wall. Anyway,
Yeah, it was wild.
what about tell them about how we always end up by a certain business no matter where we go.
Okay, in almost every town
It's inevitable.
we go to book a hotel, we always end up driving by an affordable dentures. And I don't know what affordable dentures has to do with hotels, but y'all mark my words, you're going to start seeing them everywhere now in your hotels. Like you're going to be aware of it now.
Like, I don't know if like people travel and they lose their dentures or break their dentures, but there's an affordable dentures literally near everything. And I think it's probably some kind of underground scheme.
Okay. Well, maybe we should not say that, but maybe
Allegedly.
conspiracy, allegedly
Allegedly.
conspiracy. But yeah, why are they right next to hotels?
I don't know, but we literally always end up by affordable dentures. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. So if you're ever looking for an affordable dentures, just look for a hotel because it's probably right by it. I don't know. It's just this
Exactly.
phenomenon that we've
Exactly.
noticed.
We have had one scary thing happen one time.
Yeah, we did.
It was real weird. One morning we were heading to our training. We had checked out of the hotel because we were going to train and then travel home. Um, and we were loading up the cart, and all of a sudden we hear this like pounding, like sounded like a knocking,
And we're like,
but
what?
but like a muffled, deep sound. And we
So
kept
weird.
looking around and couldn't figure it out. And it goes on. And we were about to close the back of the car, and we hear it one more time, but even louder. And we look up
Behind us.
behind us. We turn around and up, and it was like about the third floor.
It's always the third floor.
Was this some dude waving at us from the window?
Like
and
he
just
knew
waving,
us.
Like he knew us, and he was just waving with a smile on his face.
Very
And we figured it out. It was probably our room. And
so creepy.
it was so
Ugh.
weird.
Ugh.
And because based on the view, that's about where our room would have been. And we don't know why he was waving at us. We just turned around and walked away real quick and got in the car and
It
left.
was so scary.
It was sketchy.
And look, I usually pick pretty quality hotels because Shannon, tell the people what I use
You are
to base my hotel picking
are
on.
a snob. Courtney looks for one feature and one feature only. I look at the stars. I'm immediately like, how many ratings and how many stars does it have?
Nobody cares about
Not your
stars.
girl, Courtney.
Nope.
Courtney, what do you do?
I solely base my hotel choosing on the ice machines. I kid you not. Yes, I did not hesitate. The ice machines. It's not about the stars. It's about the quality of ice. If you don't have an ice machine on every floor, I'm not staying at your hotel. So I'm just putting that out there. And there's nothing more frustrating when I have to go to a different floor to get an ice machine.
Right?
Sometimes like
Let's
they're
have
only on
one
the
every
even
floor.
floors. No, I need an ice machine right there.
Exactly.
In case that's the information you didn't ask for.
We have gotten smart recently because we have noticed like an exponential hike in hotel prices. And sometimes if our team has to travel, getting like 4 or 5 different hotel rooms is not really practical.
No.
And so Courtney has occasionally found some good deals on Airbnb. It's for us all. It's cheaper for us to all stay in one place for 1 or 2 nights. She's laughing because she knows what's about to be told. But Courtney has found us some interesting places to stay. Courtney, what are some of the adventures we've had in Airbnbs?
Well, there was one that involved a snake. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Is that the one you were thinking?
Yes.
You know what? We had made it. We did an event in a very rural place. And we had made it like 3 days. And on the final day, this place was in the woods. Okay.
We're exhausted. We're tired.
We have literally hosted an event for 3 days straight. On the third day, everyone is just spent. We are leaving to load up the car, and I open the door, and in slithers this snake. And I'm like, what? I've never encountered a snake before. Like, okay, I have one time. We'll save that for another podcast. I have one time in Shannon's front yard, but I think that was after this. Anyway.
Anyway.
So I don't know what to do. I literally...
She just let the snake come on in.
No, I did not. So Shannon is deathly afraid of snakes. Like that is her number one fear more than anything else in the world is snakes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to like act quickly. And at the time, I think I had a towel in my hand. I don't know what, maybe I was like drying my hair or something. I threw the towel down and grabbed the snake and like throw it out the door.
Instant hero status.
Like who does that? I think it was just a natural reaction. So yeah, one Airbnb had a snake one time.
Oh, but this Airbnb didn't just have the snake. This was the same Airbnb the night before, or 2 nights before, when we had first gotten there. We had been setting up this event venue all day. Like we were zombies. We were so tired. We start walking around and realize all the windows had been unlocked, and then
I feel like this is a spooky after our
this is
episode instead of like serious.
So
I mean, not serious fun.
The room that you were staying in was a converted garage with a closet in it. But what was up above the closet?
Up above the closet was an attic. And not only was there an attic, there was an extension cord coming out of the attic into the closet and plugged into the wall.
Something.
So I'm like, why do we need power from down here to go up there? Is someone staying there? So I refuse to stay in that
And the
room.
windows to that room were the ones that were unlocked.
I refuse to stay in that room alone. Like I made someone come with me one night, and then I went to a different room the other night because I was so creeped out.
It was pretty wild.
So
And you had just watched a documentary not too long before that about something creepy in the attic, and it was done. You were done with
I
that
don't
room.
even watch scary movies, and I made the mistake of watching this one documentary that mentioned a nun in the attic, and when I saw the attic and the extension cord, I was done.
It was over.
So yeah, we've had some sketchy Airbnb stories as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, we've shared plenty and we have lots more to share. But thank you for coming on the adventures of Courtney and Shannon's travels today. You never know what's going to happen
Never
when we're
know.
on the road. So make sure you tune in to our next episode. We have no idea what we'll be talking about next. We literally just make this up as we go, but you're not going to want to miss it. So go ahead if you haven't, like, subscribe, do all the things below because we are going to continue bringing you the unfiltered, uncensored stories.
Often unhinged.
Unhinged, sometimes terrifying, like today,
Yeah.
from our adventures. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.